What's up, Averett family? Heath Beringer here with head men's soccer coach Philip Wilson. Coach, 10th year here at Averett, but your 7th as the head coach. Has it felt that long?
No, it's kind of been interesting this past summer out recruiting and talking to coaches, and they're always like, how long have you been at Averett? I'm like, oh, actually 10 years. So flown by, but enjoyed every year, and I think that's the benefit when you're in the place that you enjoy being at. The time doesn't feel like it's that long.
Right. All right. Well, let's get into it. So finally back to your normal fall season. Just what's the excitement level for you and the guys right now? You're kind of mid camp. How's camp been? The excitement level. What's it looking like?
Yeah, I think everyone is excited to get back to a full schedule, and again, hopefully some level of normalcy. The challenge is going to be those freshmen that are rising sophomores, having played a limited season, 1 game a week last year, is physically how will they transition to now 2 or 3 games a week. We're fortunate, and me and my staff are excited about the depth that we have now on the roster, that hopefully we'll be able to rotate in the guys so we can balance that load, weekly load for the players. But yeah, I mean, excited to get back, the travel, the overnights, the level of normalcy that will provide the students with that experience that they all want.
Right. So, a successful year last year, a disappointing loss in the semifinal. But, how are you going to let that kind of momentum and, you got a lot of experience in the fall last year, not a normal season, then you got to play in the spring. And like I said, that disappointing loss in the semifinal. But how are you going to let that kind of momentum that you built last year carry into this fall?
Yeah, I think all the returning guys, and especially the 12 seniors that we have, the seniors especially have done an excellent job rebuilding this program to getting them back to being competitive and changing the culture. And the returning underclassmen, they know how close we were last year, and full credit to William Peace, they made it an extremely competitive game, and I think our guys knew that, okay, we're this close, and being preseason ranked 6th and finishing 3rd and then going into overtime in that semifinal, they know that this year if it can improve in different areas of the game, then we should be finishing a touch higher. And they're all motivated. They know how close we were, and they know that we left a little bit out there. So they want to make sure we don't do that again this year.
So for this year, what would you say, or where would you say the strong points are for this team out on the pitch?
I think positionally, our midfield has been our strongest over the last couple of years. We've retained those starters from last year. We've added a couple of freshmen in that I think will take some minutes off those returning guys too. Tyler Yates, our sophomore goalkeeper, we obviously graduated Colton. It was a 3-year starter for us, and Tyler has stepped up right now in preseason. So we've got a couple of positions on the field that we're excited about. I think, again, the 12 seniors are going to provide some unbelievable experience to those underclassmen and know what it's going to take to be competitive in this conference.
All right. Well, what are you most excited about for this year? And what would you say your team needs to do to be successful?
I think what I'm most excited about is to see what this senior class can accomplish. They've worked extremely hard, again, over the last 3 years to get this program back to being competitive, and I know they want to go out with a big bang, and it's going to take all of them to help push the underclassmen along and leading on the field and off the field and in the classrooms and in the locker room. And I think we have a good group of leaders in that class that can help us be successful. I think similar to last year, I think being hungry on the field and off the field and wanting to improve day in and day out is going to be crucial. I think staying healthy, not just physically to survive the normal season that it's going to be, but all the other tolls of still COVID being in the back of people's mind, and staying healthy so we can have everyone out on the field every week. And then again, I think being humble and being flexible throughout this year, that the schedule is going to change and players may not be there every day. And I think if we can make sure that we're humbled and we're appreciative of being out here after last year, then I think that's going to allow us to be successful no matter where we end up come November.
Right, and I'm sure there's nothing more satisfying as a coach, like you talked about this group of seniors, is seeing them grow as much as they have during their time here.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, we've got some guys that have traveled this past summer to look at Europe at playing options for next year. We've got Kellen Fees, who just passed his commercial pilot certificate this past week. So we know that they're not getting a degree in soccer, and they're going to move on to bigger and better things. But to see them grow, not just on the field, to get the program from kind of bottom third to now top third, and then obviously succeeding off the field I think that's why coaches get into coaching.
Right. Well, folks, that's a wrap. Head men's soccer coach Philip Wilson. The Cougars open up the 2021 season here on Daly Field when they play host to Randolph College on September 1st at 7 p.m.